This is the hair I cut off today. Yep, at home. If you've been scared to cut your 4C hair yourself, then stay with me because in the next few seconds, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it too, build confidence, and get healthier hair growth today. Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Trina Claiborne, your 4C hair transformation coach. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are a subscriber, welcome back. So why are we here? We are here because it's time for Flexi to get her hair actually a cut, because I think it's going to be at least 3 to 4 inches that I'm going to have to cut off. I've never gone to a professional since I've been on my hair journey. I've only done it myself. I've done just like some little trimming in the past, but it's been over 2 years at least. And so I know it's time because my ends are raggedy and I can't go into 2026 with these ends. And I do pray that by the time I probably start getting my hair cut every quarter. I'm thinking maybe every quarter or every 4 months. Or something, or maybe 6 months. It just really depends on how they're looking. I'll have to stretch my hair more often just to make sure that I'm seeing what I'm thinking I'm seeing when she's curly, because, you know, she fools you when she's curly. But if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, leave some tips, because I need a lot of them. But anyway, I'm going to cut my hair, and it will be a voiceover because I really need to pay attention to what I'm going to be doing. And hang tight, because, you know, once you cut it, you can't glue it back on, right? But anyway, we're going to get started with the video. At this point, I have no idea on how this is going to turn out, so buckle your seatbelt and grab a snack. Now, links to all the tools I'll use will be in the description box. I'll be using a stainless steel hair cutting scissors, a 3-row comb, and a smaller tooth rat tail comb to help keep Flexi stable during the process. I'll also use gator clips to help with sectioning, and I like to use a steel rat tooth comb for parting. Now, here's my game plan. I'll be sectioning Flexi according to how I plan to cut each section, starting with the bang. Now, this part is way too long even when Flexi is in her curly state. Now, on each side, I'll line up the upper portion to blend with the downward portion of the bang as I carry the section just a little past my ear. I'll repeat the same process on the other side. Now, will this be perfect? Absolutely not. Now, for the back, I'm splitting Flexi into 3 columns. Then I'll split each column into 2 sections to help manage her once I start the cutting. So here's the finished cutting pattern. This is where I'm trying to decide how much of the bang I want to cut and at what angle. The 3-row comb allows me to grab the hair and place the single row comb in the middle to keep Flexi stable as I decide which direction to cut. Now, please bear with me during this process because some of the cutting will be out of frame due to the length of my hair. Now, after cutting the bang, I grabbed a piece of the lower part of the bang to use it as a guide to cut the sides in a layered pattern to frame my face a lot better. I didn't use the comb because this section is small enough to keep between my fingers. I'm overextending to the opposite side with a slight angle cut to create the front layers. Then I repeated the same process on the other side, but because I am right-handed, I needed to use the combs to keep Flexi stable during the process. So once I finished the front, I sectioned them off to start with the back. Now for the back half, I'm making the cuts at 180-degree angles. I began with the middle top portion of flexi to determine how much I needed to cut. This is where it really gets out of frame, and many times I'm awkwardly attempting to keep what I'm doing in frame, so bear with me. Now, if you can't see this in the clip, I had to cut about 4 inches of hair, and I'll be using this section as a guide to cut the other columns of hair. Now, I did decide to cut a third section in the middle column because the bottom portion is the longest distance from my crown. Then I pulled a portion of the guided hair to the middle section to make the cut. As for the bottom half of that middle column, I decided to section it off so I can cut it a little differently, and you'll see that later. Then I repeated the same process on the other column. So this is what she looks like from the back, and of course it is not perfect. So here's the game plan for the lower back. I combed the back together, split it down the middle, and I positioned it towards the front to cut the ends in an angle towards my face. I am attempting to get both sides even, so we'll see how that works out. Wow, when I look in the mirror, my gray halo reminds me, girl, you're 60. Well, I don't feel 60. I don't move like I'm 60, and I don't want to look 60. So I decided to give the Polar Hair Dye Shampoo a try. I really wanted to know if it would work on my 4C natural hair. It claims to cover my stubborn grays in 10 minutes, and it's loaded with plant extracts. Well, I do love that. So I decided to take advantage of their 30-day money-back guarantee to see for myself. Now, the application process, it is a little different for us 4C hair girlies. Okay, ladies, I am on the last section. And I must tell you, I did not expect this amount of hydration, slip, and the curl definition is absolutely unbelievable, right? Look at that. Oh my God. You can see just how hydrated my hair is. Look at that. I'm shocked. I am shocked. What an understatement, because I truly didn't expect all of that, but I'm so glad I gave it a try. Look at that. Not a gray hair in sight, honey. Ladies, if you're not ready to embrace the gray, scan the QR code, or you can click the link in the description box and get an additional 5% discount off your entire purchase and take advantage of their 30-day money-back guarantee. I promise you will not regret it. Okay, I have finished, and this is what she looked like after the cut. I'm going to insert a before and after photo. Look like I cut off about 4 inches of my hair. Okay, so I know that I probably didn't cut off as much as I probably needed to, but it looks so much better and so much more fuller. But over the next 12 months, I'm doing the challenge, and if you're haven't taken advantage of the Black Friday, it's still going on. I know this is Cyber Monday, so you can still take advantage of the 30% to join the 12-month challenge. And remember, it does come with my 12-month ebook, the ebook version of my hair journal, so you have access to that. But I know that I'm going to be trimming my hair more often. I'm not going to go as long as I did, but hopefully in the meantime I'll find somebody here in Georgia that can actually do a professional cut, a professional silk press, and not a texture press. But let me know what your thoughts are. But I'll be back. I'm going to show you how I'm going to style the hair in this stretch state, and just see if it's botched up or if it looks pretty decent. But after after today, it's gonna be a while before I put heat in my hair anyway, so it really won't matter. All right, so I will be right back.
24 hours later.
Here she is. This is Flexi. And as you can see, I got a fro because the humidity is real, okay? And I have high porosity hair, so that's totally understandable, but I absolutely love it. Since I cut it, I definitely feel like it looked fuller this way with the texture, and I absolutely love her. So let me know what you think, and I promise I will not let her go this long without getting trims along the way. All right, ladies, thank you so much for watching. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, ring the bell. And don't forget, the 12 months double to triple your hair growth challenge is ongoing. So if you haven't joined, you can scan the QR code, or you can click the link in the description box. And I will look forward to seeing you on the next video. Be blessed.